Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Many people ask this question that there's so much sinful activities in this material world, so much evil in this material world. Why does God allow these sinful activities? Or in Christianity, there's a big question, the problem of evil. Why there is evil if God is so merciful? Why people are suffering if God is so merciful? It's a very big and debatable topic, philosophically and theologically. But Srila Prabhupada mentions a beautiful answer for this in Srimad Bhagavatam. I mean to say, there can be debates like for hours and hours, but this answer, although this answer can also be debated of Srila Prabhupada, but it's satisfying to soul. And this is from 5th canto, 18th chapter and 3rd verse. The purport. Srila Prabhupada himself raises the question, why does the Supreme Personality of Godhead permit sinful activities? The answer Srila Prabhupada gives is, the Supreme Lord does not want any living being to act sinfully. So nice. God doesn't want people to act sinfully, to act in evil ways, to give trouble to others. He is merciful. He is not a cruel or absent-minded God. He is not like that. And it's not that He is not there either. He is there and He is very sinful. He doesn't want any living being to act sinfully. How do we know that He doesn't want? Prabhupada continues, and He begs him through his good conscience to refrain from sin. Now, Prabhupada makes this point, God is present in us, His guidance is present in us in form of good conscience, which is there in everyone. Even the most, I mean to say, even this ISIS and terrorists, they kill people all around, they without any mercy, and they just even blasting people here and there. But within themselves, they might, one ISIS person might tell to another ISIS person, well, you should speak truth to me. We should not fight. We have to be together. So that conscience is there in everyone, regardless of the fact he's bad or he's a good person. But the point is, Prabhupada says, Krishna begs people through their good conscience. When we do something wrong, we have a conscience within ourselves that this is wrong. When people speak lies, they have a conscience, so I should not speak lies. At least in childhood, people have. When we were child, or when we knew that okay, killing others is not good, or speaking lies is not good, and our conscience, or when we saw some poor man, we felt within ourselves, okay, we should help him. So this conscience is there in everyone. But of course, when people become adults and they grow in society, their conscience, they choose to not to adhere to their conscience. That's the whole point. So Krishna is there, Krishna is begging them. But when someone insists upon acting sinfully, that's the point. Due to influence of society and culture and friends and wrong advices, it is said we kill our conscience. We don't adhere to our conscience. When someone insists upon acting sinfully, Supreme Lord gives him the sanction to act at his own risk. The Supreme Lord sanctions that action. Somebody wants, if some ISIS person or somebody terrorist want to kill somebody, initially, the first time he kills, everybody would have, everybody would have felt really bad, have killed somebody. But if they insist upon killing and if they advise, no, you should kill for this cause and that cause, bad logics, then Supreme Lord allows them to kill further at their own risk. Okay, kill, but then you will have to be implicated in loss of karma. That's the whole point. No one can do anything without sanction of Lord, but He is so kind that when conditioned soul persists in doing something, the Lord permits the individual soul to act as his own risk. This is this is entirely Prabhupada has actually flipped the logic upside down. This is perfect answer. Otherwise, there is no solution to this problem. Why there is so much evil and suffering in this material world? Why? Because God allows some people to actually act in evil ways, and then some people. And then they create sufferings in this material world. And why Krishna allows? Well, because they want to do that. They persist in that, and that's why Lord permits an individual soul to act as an own risk. He will be implicated in laws of karma. People who are suffering, people who suffer. One is people who give sufferings and who act in evil ways. But what about people who suffer, people who become victims? That's another question. That can be explained by laws of karma, but that is a topic of another lecture. Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai.